This is Jerome Shaw, marketing meditator and motivator, creator of the Open Palm Podcast, here with a message for you today on your self-image. Brother Tuan Nguyen, Brother Tuan said to me that you will never be able to outgrow or to become over your self-image. You will never be able to outperform your self-image. How you see yourself will always manifest. Brother Tuan, and there he is. There he is, you see? We have just started the live, and there he is. Brother Tuan, thank you for joining. Was just talking about your wonderful quote. You will never be able to outperform your self-image. How you see yourself will always manifest. I once heard that there was a saying in the military. I don't know what branch of armed forces, but it is that we never rise to the occasion. No one ever rises to the occasion. What really happens is we sink to the level of our training. We sink to the level of our self-image. We sink to the level of who we see ourselves to be. Where do you see yourself? Where is your level? And not just the level that everyone else sees you, but the level in here, the level in your mind. My friend, if you have ever felt inadequate, if you have ever felt inept, if you have ever felt unequipped, that you didn't have the skills or the expertise or the tools that you needed for success, trust me, there are those who have felt the same. The only difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is what they do with their time. The only difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is that they do it anyway. Regardless of how they feel, the job gets done. So where is your self-image? Where is your self-esteem? Where is your self-realization in your mind right now? And understand that the only way to get there is to get there. There's a story I heard from Dan Locke where he said one of his associates was always running in the mornings. And as a traveling salesman, he would go to and fro, high ticket closing. And this gentleman who was on his team of entrepreneurs would always get up in the morning, early, 5 o'clock, running. Right? Every day, rain, sleet, or snow. Whether the sun was shining or not, he would get up and run. There were no excuses. There were no reasons. There was nothing that held him back from running. And during this time when they traveled together, there were days where he didn't feel like it, and he still got up and he ran. There were days when there were happenings in the family, disruptions, things that set him off course, but he still got up every morning and hit the road. There were days when he was sick, when he was under the weather, when he didn't feel like doing it, and he still got up and he hit the road. Just like we who are joining this wonderful group online 247 are hitting the button and coming to you regardless of how we feel. Because it's not about us, right? But when he asked the man who would run every day, each and every day, regardless of the weather, of how he felt, when he asked him, why are you doing this? What makes you so disciplined? How did you get this way? How did you become this person of just unfathomable, unbelievable discipline and persistence? I value your consistency. How? And the man told Dan, I'm a runner, so I run. I'm a runner, so I run. That was his response. Because that is who he saw himself as. That is who he saw himself to be. I'm a runner, so I run. It was not a question of if he was going to do it, if he was going to feel like doing it. Someday he would do it. You know, someday is the day that's not on the calendar, right? Someday is the day that never comes. And so is tomorrow. For as soon as we get to tomorrow, another has appeared. But you will do what needs to be done regardless when your self-image rises. For you will never rise to the occasion. You will sink to the level of who you see yourself to be. When you work on yourself harder than anyone else, you will find results, the answers you are looking for. When you demand more from yourself than anyone else can, you will find results and the answers you are looking for. We need not go far. Start by asking yourself those questions. Questions are the answer, my friend. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for sharing your presence on this live. If you were here live, hashtag live. If you're here on the replay, hashtag replay. Drop something below to let me know if you gained value. And I will see you in the comment section.